Hi guys, Mike Martin here from sisnplify. I'm just going to do a quick video today to help people understand why we've set up a credit system inside of sisnplify. A lot of people are speaking to me recently about the credit systems, how much would you sell them for, how many credits per lead, and so on and so forth. Now, there was a lot of thought went into us putting the credit system in place. It's been designed to work like a pay-as-you-go system, but not only that, it's been designed so that you can also offer special offers and you can get people to spend more money with you, okay, on credits quicker, now, today, not wait till next week, not wait till next month, not wait till they need a lead and then buy it off you for cash. So the reason we put the credit system in place is exactly that. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you. So when you go to preferences, scroll down and click on credit setup, you'll be able to see what credits you've actually got available in there. So as you can see, we've got $2 for one, okay, $15 for 10, okay, so that's £2 a credit. That's £1.50 or $1.50 a credit in most cases. 50 for 50, so that's $1 a credit. 100 is 120. Okay, right, so if you wanted to add more credit systems in there, so let's say we wanted to go in and charge, I don't know, let's say we were going to charge $2,000, 500 credits. Oh, description, let's call that Black Friday special. Okay, and then let's say we were going to give them 500 credits. Yep, basically what that's then going to do is set it up so that this person, now there's a Black Friday deal. Okay, right, so first of all I'm going to swap over screens. I'm just going to pull you over to a screen where I've got access to a sketcher. Right, so basically the way we like to look at this and the way we like to do it so that you get the best out of it, what you want to be looking at is around the one credit equals $10. Now that means one credit can usually equal or 1, 2, maybe even 3 credits can make one lead. Yes, so you set the lead cost inside of your system. So when you're going into here and you're setting your industries and niches up and you click add new, you set how many credits, costing credits there, it is going to cost for that particular industry or niche. So if this was a vehicle unlocking, or if this was a boiler repair, or whatever it was, you could set there to say 3 credits if you were selling that for $30, okay? So it's $30 a lead, okay? But then when you go back to here, you see it's 1 credit equals $10. So that's absolutely awesome. And it's very, very easy to understand. I'll just skip over to the next page. But let's say then you were going to do 10 credits for $75. Okay, so you give them 10 credits for $75. That means it's $7.50 a credit. So that means anybody who's willing to spend $75 with you is getting a plumbing lead or whatever the lead was that we've just done over here for 3 credits. Yeah, they're actually then paying $22.50. I had to work that out. $22.50 for the same lead that the person who's only willing to spend, let me go back to him, this guy that's just so somebody just purchased this here for 1 credit for $10. He's going to pay $30 a lead. But the guy who's willing to go in and say, do you know what, I'm happy to pay 10 credits and give them $75. And then even further down the line, what you're looking at is, let's say they wanted to buy 100 credits. Well, if someone's going to spend $500 with you, you're happy for them to pay a $5 or a credit. So he's actually getting the leads for $15, but he's giving you $500 up front, okay? Now in this industry, in all business, I don't care what business you're in, unless you're Bill Gates or somebody like that, cash flow is important to your business, okay? Getting more cash in to generate more leads, to make more money, to create more buyers and more lead buyers and create more credits is very, very, very important, okay? But the reason we set it up the way we've set it up is what it enables you to do. It basically enables you to get lead buyers, sorry about my writing, to spend more, okay? It enables you to get your lead buyers to spend more money, okay? But it doesn't just mean that they're going to spend more money. It means they're going to spend more money today. Okay, they're going to spend it right now. It's not that they're going to, okay, I'm going to pay a tenner a credit. You might not give that person who's paying a tenner one credit, you might not give them leads for the next 3 months that's going to equate to the $500, but he's giving you the $500 today, which enables you to generate more leads for all of your lead buyers, which means they're all happy, they're all getting leads, they're all topping up. they're all going in for special offers, okay? And it also enables you to do what we call time-specific special offers. So let's say, for example, like I've shown you before, Black Friday offer is, let me have a look what we did a minute ago. Okay, so we've got 100 credits, so that works out by 5. So let's say you did a Black Friday special offer, okay, which was $2,000, which is what I think I did earlier as well, actually. $2,000 equals 500 credits, okay? Now, if they spend $2,000 with you today, they can get 500 credits inside your system, which means they can bring a $30 lead all the way down to $12. Okay, because they're paying, looking at that, they're paying $4 a credit instead of $10 a credit. Okay, so when you say to somebody, well, it's a $30 lead, but you're actually getting it for $10, what they're doing is you're giving them benefits for trusting you and throwing a load of cash at you. Now, that $2,000 might generate 2,000 leads for you. Okay, in your paid ads, in your PPC, in your however you do it, your SEO, whatever technique you do it. But so what you can now do is you can create this special offer, this Black Friday special offer, for example, and you can be selling these at $2,000. But say you need some cash flow into your business. So let's say, right, well, I need 20 grand into my business in the next 7 days. Maybe you've got a tax bill. Maybe you just need 20 grand for your PPC or for your Facebook ads budget, or whatever reason you need that 20 grand. So you do a Black Friday special and you can generate 20 grand in one day very, very easily. And then what's also incorporated into the system, okay, and you might not notice this very often, is there's an email system and there's an SMS system in here. Okay, so what you can now do is you can go in here, click on email, and you hit recipients, all contractors, all leads, all job clients, right, all lead buyers, right? So depends if you're using the field staff system, which would be your contractors, all the leads that have come in, so everyone that's ever filled in a form if you wanted to contact them for any crazy reason. But what we'd be doing today is we're doing all lead buyers, okay? So we'd be putting all lead buyers inside the email, and then we'd be typing in something like Black Friday special 24-hour offer, save up to whatever the percentages is, down from $10 a lead down to $10 a credit down to 4, so it's 60% up to 60% now. Act fast, something silly like that. It's probably a bit long. You'd have to think about it a bit better. Then what you do is you put them a big old fancy email thing together, explain to people, we know that $30 a lead isn't always profitable. Imagine if you could get almost 3 leads for the price of 1, blah, 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 blah. And as soon as you hit send, your system sends this out automatically to all lead buyers. Now, if you wanted to do that special offer to one industry, okay, not to all lead buyers, but let's say you wanted to do it to all HVAC, plumbing, general lead buyers. Okay, let's say you wanted to do it plumber, gas safe, lead buyers, all lead buyers. You set them up in the system, you do a specific Black Friday special for your plumbers, okay, or for just your gas safe plumbers, and it'll only go out to them guys, and you can set it so only the people who are in that industry can see the special offer that's coming in. Send it out 24 hours only, act right now. Then you send out another one 12 hours later saying last few hours. Then you send another one out maybe 6 hours later saying last 60 minutes, act now, you're gonna miss it, it's gonna be gone soon. And what you can do is generate 20 grand of income to your business in a very, very, very short period of time without generating any leads, full stop. Okay, so this is set up to enable you to generate cash flow to your business and also to get lead buyers spending money today on leads for the future. Okay, so they're investing in your system, and in addition to that, it also gets them to spend more money with you than they otherwise would. If you just had leads that came into your system and they were priced at $10 or $20 or $30 each, every time a lead comes in, somebody buys it, it's done, it's dusted, it's gone, okay? But if you're using the strategy correct, the way me and Martin set the system up and the way that we set it up for you to use it, and you're actually scaling the cost or the price of your credits so that the more they spend, the better the deal, then you're going to get people spending more money with your business, and that means they're going to spend bigger amounts of money with your business, which as a business, that's going to give you more cash flow. And if you've got more cash flow, well, basically, you do better. Businesses need cash. It's as simple as that. You go out and get loans and stuff like that, but you don't need to with a system like this because your actual lead buyers provide the upfront finance for you going forward. Okay, guys, so I hope that helps people understand the why we did it as a pay-as-you-go system, why we did it as a prepay top-up system, and how best to benefit from using the prepay top-up system as opposed to just setting your credits at like 1 credit's a tenner, 5 credits is 50 quid, 10 credits is 100 quid or $100. It just doesn't make any sense. You need to obviously hit them at that emotional level where they're looking at it and thinking, wow, I'm getting credits for half price if I go and spend 10 times the amount of money. I don't want to spend the money, but also a $30 lead is now only costing me $15. It's absolutely brilliant. In addition to that, when you get these lead buyers that jump onto your system, and we all know who they are because we're all in lead generation, you get somebody that jumps onto your system and they spend 50 quid. And they nitpick and they nitpick and they crawl through all of the leads and they only want the finest leads and they want to contact you about every single one, the 80-20 principle, and they drive you absolutely insane. You've got to be patient, you've got to be polite, you've got to treat them the same as everybody else. And then you get these other guys who walk into your system and think, wow, this is brilliant. I'll set this to auto buy so that every single lead that comes in the system I get, I buy. Oh, they've done a Black Friday deal there, $2,000, 500 leads, that's $4, that works out $12 a lead. Let me just put 10 grand on there, boom, done, right? They'll spend 10 grand with you. You'll never speak to them. You'll never have to do anything for them. They'll never dispute a lead because they're paying pennies for the leads, and they'll set auto buy and they'll just work and make a profit out of it. Okay, so in lead generation, there is a hell of a lot of nitpickers. There's a lot of penny pinchers. Well, if somebody's spending $30 on a lead with you, it might be worth spending a little bit of time talking to them because they're going to be the ones that are penny pinching and can't afford it. But then your big guys, what you will find is you'll hear from them less, they'll spend a lot more money, and they'll make you a lot more profit in the long run because the second the 10 grand runs out, they'll put another one, another one, another one. And the system also now sends them a message as soon as they're starting to run out of credit saying, you would have got this lead, but you've got no credit. You would have got this lead, but you've got no credit. You would have got this lead, but you've got no credit. And they see 2, 3, 4, 5 of them over a 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 day period. And they start thinking, shit, we're losing a lot of money here. Let's get this thing topped up. So it also helps with top ups. Okay, guys, I'll stop waffling. I hope that helps the people who are struggling to understand and how you set up the credit systems. And then obviously once your lead buyer is inside his system, he literally just clicks on one of the blocks on the right hand side. They'll be down here, one of the blocks to top up the system.